for all titles. Good luck to you both.
Eyes off it.
Start is going to be crucial for both boxers. Fury will be looking to just establish that jab. It's actually Dillian Whyte who's come out as a southpaw, so that is so we can see the attacks coming for Dillian Whyte. For me, he's got to be.
It's a 5-inch height advantage for the champion. Reach advantage. The red and white shorts on St George's Day for Tyson. He's off to retire after tonight, but he wants to put on a show. Dillian Whyte's had to work so hard for this opportunity in front here at Wembley Stadium.
On the outside rather, with that jab. If anything, Tyson might be a little bit, not confused, but...
Everything on the line tonight. WB Championship of the World here at Wembley. First solid shot landed by the champion Tyson Fury.
And Whyte, and that's what Whyte has got to deal with. He's got to cleanse the shots, and that's the problem when you're boxing time.
Needs to get close enough to land the left hook. That's the key punch for him. He's been susceptible to uppercuts, and we know that Tyson Fury can deliver those as well.
Well, that's the
first solid right hand
jab, but when he's throwing the backhand, it's the rear leg.
Poking out that piston-like jab. Final few seconds of the third. Dillian Whyte's now gone back to orthodox, and Tyson Fury's gone southpaw.
Today, Tyson Fury, the success he had against.
Wow. He will switch though. He's gone back orthodox again now, Tyson Fury. So he's just Dillian Whyte setting traps, creating problems. Such a big man, Tyson Fury, with those long levers. He's so difficult to get close to. Dillian Whyte is good.
For me, Dillian Whyte, it was a scouting mission. He's got to close in that gap down, but you close the gap down with fast head movements, fast feet, and then whip the right hand over the top. He's done it earlier in this round, but he was
a big target to aim at. Box on the back foot for now. Just falling short with a body shot, the champion Dillian Whyte, just a little bit short with his work as well.
Dillian just a little bit out of range. Double that jab up, Fletch. Just being caught, you see, at range, you see, nah, it's better. Well, it wasn't better, he's actually got to close that gap down, which he did there, but he's got to find the shots to hit the target.
Nothing pretty, but he hoped.
Pace is true. Dillian Whyte.
Record crowd, massive night. What a night for British boxing. Like the challenger. The streaky left hand got through there from Tyson Fury that just made Dillian Whyte blink, and when he gets him on the ropes, he wants to flail away and try and land a big shot. Street box WBC heavyweight champion of the world, and the ring walk in the United Kingdom.
For me, it's cost him the rounds, to be quite honest. I think Fury's controlling things behind that jab, boxing his distance. This is what Dillian Whyte has got to do. He's got to rough Tyson Fury up. He's got to. Fury's a very strong man. He can tie you up on the inside. But look, it gets a bit too far out, a little bit too slow with the feet, allowing Fury just to bring him onto punches.
With a shot at the back of the arena, and he managed to block that quite effectively. Fury pokes out the left jab.
We're right close to the Dillian Whyte corner.
Little jab to the body, Fury to land a big punch, and when he does get close, he's been showing a tendency to flail away. Fury on the ropes.
And then he's back on the outside again, and away we go again, the problem of closing the gap.
Fury digs a left hand into the Dillian Whyte body. Both of them were talking about it being a barnstormer at the press conference earlier this week. It's not quite hit the heights as yet, but Tyson Fury's fight with less than 20 seconds to go in the third round. Whyte gets a left, so we'll see whether he can get close enough. They said that in the last round it's a good shot from Tyson Fury. The crowd cheering everything that gets landed here.
Right hand from Fury. Using his height and reach well. This is where Dillian Whyte's got to try and do a little bit more. He's got more problems. He's got a cut on that right eye.
Whyte
controlling pace, controlling distance. That wasn't too far away from Dillian Whyte. So Fury there just made the mistake of wasn't very accurate with those shots there. He just got away with that left hook. We know that's the danger shot, but you've got to get up close to land that punch.
Whyte wants to get in there and try and rough Tyson Fury up, making an ugly fight, making a brawl, making a war. Wants to try and draw it in, and he'll try anything to make that. To head and body at the moment, minute to go in the fourth. Fury tying Dillian Whyte up, he's desperate to try and get there. Good body shot from Fury.
Clever work that was from Fury. I think we're all expecting him to go to the head there. He just whips a body shot, the right hand downstairs. Now it's getting naughty.
It is getting naughty, very naughty. And the pleasantries that we saw in the build-up to the fight have been left in the dressing room.
Straight in line for Dillian Whyte, and at this stage it is Fletch needing to close that gap down.
Just wonder whether Dillian Whyte might see that as his first little victory, the fact that he's managed to get that he might just put him into a position where he does get a bit.
And in that last round he got a little bit closer here and there, so but he's finding a way. That's nice work from Fury. 2 shots downstairs, then back at long distance.
Tyson Fury still keeping.
It's easier said than done, we know that, but he's got to move that head. That's a little bit. Now he's got to go again and put Tyson under more pressure.
Fury had to about things in a different way. Just over a minute to go in the fifth. Fury going for the body. Looks like he might just want to raise the pace a bit.
Just occasionally switching downstairs, and it's a shot that
Dillian Whyte has been the mandatory challenger since 20s, followed him right the way through his life, which reads like a Hollywood script, but he might have been stunned there by that Tyson Fury punch, and he's going to try and fight back now, Dillian Whyte. Certainly think that one got through from Fury that did some hits.
That's why you need the head movement, you see.
He's got to do something to turn the tide. Now David's scorecard is very, very similar to yours, a little bit closer, but still.
There's no doubt that Fury's winning the fight. Always in the rounds, over the line on these rounds for me.
The longer this goes like this, the more desperate you think that Dillian Whyte will have to become. Tried that chopping, absolute nightmare to box Tyson Fury when he's in this kind of mood.
Boxers, yes. To him there, he just missed the time.
Control. Just over a minute to go in round 6. Get the punches off. It seems as though he's having to think about it too much, and he can't.
Just waiting a little bit too long there, wasn't he? You just had him primed in that corner. Now he's starting to move the head, and that's what he's got to do. The opportunity was gone, he'd lost it.
Even when he's got to find a way to change the pattern. Fury with the uppercut! What a punch! The right uppercut! Dillian Whyte flat on his back at Wembley Stadium with an absolute peach of a punch. He beats the count, but he doesn't know where he is. The bell might know it's off. It's called off. It's all over. And Tyson Fury defends the WBC Ring Magazine and Lineal Heavyweight Championship with the punch of his life. What a punch again. But let's see the punch. It's an absolute beauty.
Have a look here. He just peppers with the jab, and look at that for a shot. Like he's measuring the distance with the jab. Let's have a look at it here. What a punch that is. Textbook stuff. Super punch. And it was bang on the button, but luckily I like the work with the jab. So he's measuring, and then just sends the right uppercut through the middle.
Richie, whatever puncher in boxing history that you want to talk about, nobody's thrown that shot as sweet as that.
That's a brilliant, it's a brilliant shot, it really is. But I like the work before that with the jab, just to measure the distance and gap, and then just bring him onto that shot. And like I said, I don't think anyone expected that. Buncey got it right in terms of the only person who expected it was Tyson Fury. He knew he was going to throw that shot. He's been looking to land body shots, sneaky punches all the contest. But look at him here. Dillian Whyte, the referee's asking him to walk forward. He's not happy with the way he is, his body language. He falls into him. He had no alternative there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 2 minutes 59 seconds in round number 6. Our referee in charge, Mark Lyson, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. and still the undefeated WBC